everyone, my name is Afifatul Aufa, but you can call me Afifa. I'm 18 years old and I live in Yogyakarta. Now I'm studying at 11 Maret University from International Relations Major Class B. In here, I want to talk about Indonesian national identity and Indonesian archipelagic vision. So without any further ado, let's get it. Okay, first we will talk about Indonesian national identity. What is Indonesian national identity? Before I explain this, I want to ask you a couple of questions. Have you ever seen this? Or this one? Or did you know what is this? Well, it is an example of Indonesian national identity. From those examples, we could say that Indonesian national identity is a characteristic that only owned by Indonesian people and not owned by other nations, which function as a differentiator between the Indonesian nation and other nations. It born purely from Indonesian nation itself. Now, is Indonesian identity important? Of course. Why? Because the identity of the nation is something that is only owned by the Indonesian people and as the image of the Indonesian nation itself. It is the identity of the Indonesian nation that regulates, determines how other countries view Indonesia and distinguishes Indonesia from other countries. Next, we will talk about Indonesian archipelagic visions. Well, as we know that Indonesia is an archipelagic country, it means that Indonesia's territory consists of various islands. Therefore, Indonesia is also known as Nusantara. So, what exactly is Nusantara Insight? According to KBBI, Archipelago Insight is defined as the view or assumptions that the archipelago is an archipelagic, which is a single entity, including all seas and straits. So, the Archipelago Insight is the Indonesian people's perspective on the Indonesian nation itself as an archipelagic country with separate islands, but still upholds the unity and integrity of the Indonesian nations. Okay, we already talked about Indonesian national identity and Indonesia archipelagic visions. With those explanations, so what is the connection or relationship between these two things? Well, the identity of the Indonesian nation is closely related to the Archipelago Insight. Why? Because both of these refer to the same thing. What is this? It is unity and national security. Why? Because these two things aim to foster the unity and integrity of Indonesia as a multicultural archipelagic country, so it's not be divided, so that the characteristics that are only owned by the Indonesian people do not become extinct and not captured by other nations. So, with all of those explanations, we can conclude that the identity of the Indonesian nation and the archipelago Insight are important things that must be maintained and preserved by the Indonesian people. Therefore, we as young people, the next generation of the nation, must keep these two things from becoming extinct and not being claimed by other nations. Because, of course, we don't want our national identity to be claimed by other nations or even extinct. So, that's all from me. I apologize for any mistakes. Thanks for your attention and see you in the next video. Bye!